husband's ex kept accidentally showing up everywhere we went, so I helped her find somewhere else to be. Eric's ex, Michelle, had this weird thing where she kept showing up wherever we went. First time was at our anniversary dinner when she claimed her date just happened to pick the same restaurant. Then she joined our gym and always worked out when we did. After that, she started shopping at our grocery store even though she lived all the way across town. Every single time she'd act all surprised to see us and would chat with Eric while touching his arm. After those first months, things escalated quickly. Michelle added Eric's sister on Facebook and magically appeared at every family gathering. She showed up to his nephew's party with an expensive remote control car and cornered Eric all afternoon to discuss their college memories. When I suggested this felt intentional, Eric insisted I was reading too much into coincidences. During Sunday dinner, she borrowed his phone saying she needed to check the weather for her drive home. She had it for several minutes before giving it back. Then came the worried texts. Michelle started messaging Eric about how tired I looked at the gym and how unhappy I seemed at the store. These concerned messages always arrived around midnight. She claimed she just wanted everyone to be happy. Eric's mom began inviting Michelle to weekly dinners, feeling bad about her being alone. Michelle would sit across the table detailing romantic getaways she took with Eric while I pushed food around my plate. She always had perfect explanations. Living 40 minutes away from our grocery store meant she was visiting college friends nearby. Her gym schedule matching ours was due to a work shift change. Every suspicious behavior had a logical reason that painted me as the irrational, jealous wife. Eric started sighing whenever I mentioned her name. After my miscarriage at 8 weeks, Eric and I found a support group far from our neighborhood. We needed privacy to grieve. His mother knew and must have mentioned it to Michelle. 3 weeks in, Michelle appeared at our meeting dressed in black. She sat 2 rows back. My stomach dropped when I heard her introduce herself. She ambushed Eric afterward with a long hug while I stood frozen. She made sure I heard her offers of support. Outside, I demanded to know how she found us. She played innocent, saying she was supporting a friend, but now knew our situation from the meeting. When Eric went to start the car, I confronted her. Her mask slipped off. She smiled and said Eric thought I was paranoid and hormonal. She suggested I focus on my marriage instead of inventing problems. Something inside me went cold that night. I was finished being her victim. I started researching Michelle online. Her social media showed she was always where we were with ready excuses. I found her ex Kyle on LinkedIn and messaged his wife. She called back immediately saying Michelle stalked them for 18 months until Kyle got a restraining order. She explained Michelle couldn't handle rejection and needed to be seen as the perfect woman who got away. I tested a theory with a fake fitness Instagram, posted about a new restaurant downtown, and Michelle appeared within an hour looking perfect. Posted about pottery class and she enrolled. Every fake update I made, she followed. She was definitely tracking our digital footprints. It creeped me out but revealed her weakness. She had to insert herself into Eric's life because being excluded was unbearable. A vow renewal would be the ultimate exclusion. She wouldn't be able to resist ruining something that symbolic. I knew exactly how to trap her. I spent 3 weeks building the perfect trap. Found a wedding planning Facebook group where Michelle lurked with a fake account and started posting constantly. Dress shopping at fancy boutiques, venue tours at the most exclusive places in town. Made it look like this huge private vow renewal to heal after our loss. Posted fake arguments with Eric about keeping it family only to make her feel excluded. Even complained about his mom wanting to invite certain people so Michelle would know she was specifically not welcome. I actually booked the historic mansion downtown, but warned security we had a stalker situation. The night arrived and Michelle took the bait completely. Security footage showed her jimmying the service door at 7 p.m. with a crowbar. She went straight to the bridal suite carrying this huge duffel bag. Inside was her old wedding dress from dating Eric plus dozens of their photos. She started decorating the room like it was her wedding. Security found her lighting candles around their pictures like some weird shrine. When they confronted her, she went absolutely insane. Screamed that I was a homewrecker who stole her life. Said Eric was brainwashed and their love was eternal. She threw a heavy crystal vase at the guard's head and tried barricading herself inside. Kept shrieking that she was the real bride. Police had to physically restrain her while she sobbed about destiny. They found 3 tracking apps on her phone, all connected to Eric's number disguised as system apps. Screenshots of every fake post I made with detailed notes about sabotaging each element. Years of stalking evidence in one device. Michelle was convicted of breaking and entering an assault. 6 months jail, mandatory therapy, fired from her job. She left the state after release. Eric and I went to counseling and grew stronger. We're expecting again. No more checking her profiles or scanning restaurants. We're finally free of her shadow.